What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Headspace podcast. I am your host, Chris Chrome, and today I'm going to be reviewing Black's new album, 6-Piece Hot EP. Again, that is Black's new album, 6-Piece Hot EP. Welcome back, guys. I hope everybody's doing well this week. I was really excited to see that Black dropped a project. He's an artist that I've generally been just interested in, but I never really made time to really sit down and go listen to. So I said this week, why not? Hey, I'm just going to jump in and see and finally sit down and listen to a full project. At least, this is only about 6 songs, but a full project of Black, so I can really just dive in and really see more than just the singles and a lot of just the hit bangers, I guess, that I've heard and other songs. I apologize, I'm a little bit really excited and kind of just jumping into it right now. I'm giving you the context of where I know Black from. This is the Headspace podcast where I'm about to go down and review the 6-track album from Black called 6-Piece Hot EP, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on what I thought about the lyrics and kind of just how I thought the song was made and stuff like that. Like I was saying, Black is somebody that I've known for a while in terms of the artist name and just in terms of everything, but I've never really sat down and actually reviewed a full-length project for him. And now this isn't really a full-length project, but I did get really excited this morning when I checked out what was being dropped, and this is something that was there. It had all the lyrics ready to go, so I was like, I can't wait to review it. I literally finished work, came in here, reviewed it. Now I'm about to record, edit it, and send it out to Holden. So let's just kind of jump right in there. So just to give you guys also a context, I've never actually done a full project from Black, so please bear with me while I go through this. I'm probably going to miss a lot of the nuances and a lot of the references that he's going to say, but I will try my best not to butcher a lot of the music. I just want to say I really do like him. I know that he's got a great singing ability. I know that he's got great flows. I really fell in love with the song Problems. Just at the time when that song came out, I was kind of going through some things, and it was a song that I really resonated with, and it really resonated with me, and I really related to a lot. So that's where I really got introduced to him. And then every time he was featured on a track or whatnot, I'd always get excited because I knew that there was this sort of emotion that we're going to be getting in these feelings, and it was just really cool. And that's, I guess, why I was so drawn to Black right now and wanting to do this project. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So keep in mind, you guys clicking on this video probably know a lot more about the artist than I do, and a lot more about where he's from. If that is the case, please hit me up in the comments below and let me know kind of what I missed out. And I just want to grow and have that community and have these conversations and kind of learn more about your favorite artist or an artist that you really like or whatnot. So please let me know in the comments below exactly what it is I may have missed or whatnot, or something I didn't get on the context of the song, and I will definitely look at it and try to get back as quickly as possible. So yeah, pretty much we're just gonna kind of jump into it. So with that, looking at starting off, we're gonna start with the album cover. The album cover, actually, first off, before I start anything, I do want to say thank you to the Patreons: Ismail Gadamsi, Chris Prado, Lindo Williams, DJ Black Hurricane, Scribble, Carl J, and Jonathan Barnes. Greatly appreciate everything you guys do for us. They follow us on Patreon. They helped us get a new stuff for some of the studio. They've been really part of the community, and I really do appreciate it. I'll touch more upon that at the end of the video, so please, either skip to it or watch the video and then hear about it after. But yeah, that's going to be more at the end. So, well, getting back into the flow of things. I'm going to start off by discussing a little bit about the album cover and the title of the project. First off, I actually really kind of like the combination of the album cover and the title, how it's called 6-Piece Hot EP. It really just kind of gives you, it's very blunt, very direct, kind of just gives you yo, these are 6 tracks, it's a short little project, declaring that they're hot, they're really kind of bangers and everything. I was like, all right, so you're standing by that statement. I'm really glad on that. And then I look at the album cover, and I like how he's got this imitation of a restaurant, and he's got what looks like him on the what I would assume would be him on the front of the restaurant, and it says 600 degrees above his head in a little cartoon form. And it's pretty interesting because it's he's really like believes in himself, and that type of belief and determination is really something that I strive to really show and try to keep telling myself like I got this, and I inspire to have all the time. So I really liked how he did that. I like the kind of the shading of the coloring, how it looks kind of like dark evening, like a sunset, and it's more like at night, and the light of the neon lights of the restaurant are really kind of like flashy. I kind of thought that was super cool. What I did like though was the more homey looking feel. I thought that this had this, we're gonna kind of get a little bit of stories from his hometown, a little bit of just, I guess, more of a personal representation of who he is. That's kind of what I took from that. But I thought it was just super cool. It really ties it all in together, and I thought it was nice. I thought I was just really nice. So that's pretty much what I thought about the title of the album, as well as the album cover. And yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of jump right in here. This might be a shorter review. I do have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. This is why I'm doing this Friday night. But in any case, there may be more. Not sure, but that's not the point. Let's get back into the review. So first track on this project is called ATL Freestyle. Right off the bat, we've got this nice little guitar riff coming in on the first track, and I thought that was super cool. Like, I don't know if he's playing or if it's just a production sample loop or something, but either way, just the way that this like soft guitar riff was coming in, and then right before the beat drops, he comes in and it's like all together. It was just so nice. It really just set this really nice mood, and just like there's this the way his chorus comes in, like, clearly got me fucked up, taking out the trash on your ass, I get rid of bad friends like a dump truck. Like, I thought that was super cool. I actually thought that was super funny. Made me chuckle. But it's just the way he's got that energy through this chorus was super dope. For like the way that he's kind of like R&B-ish with like a little bit of aggressivity in it is super interesting. I really did appreciate that. But as we continue on, I get rid of bad friends like a dump truck. Everything I've been through is everything I am. What the fuck you think this is? Think I lucked up? I like how he's questioning, like, people think he got lucky, and he's really kind of like signifying like, yo, I really worked for this. Like, I really mastered my craft and really did what I had, like really put in those like 100 hours and really like 1,000 hours and really understood what it took to make good music. I did really appreciate it. Still down to earth, never stuck up, riding all my extra weight till I'm like a tum tuck. I sacrifice most of my time so my daughter can take vacations and bumfuck. I really like how he says, I sacrifice most of my time so my daughter can take vacations and bumfuck. Something my mom used to say growing up was like, oh, you're always chilling in the middle of bumfuck nowhere with your friends and blah blah. And it just always gave me this idea of like, it's like there was no care about where I, not that where I went, not saying my mom didn't care about where I went, but like, she didn't care about the location. It was more of the point that she was trying to make. So what I kind of take from this is like, he's working so hard to give his daughter a really great life and, you know, have her travel and learn the world and all this stuff. And when he uses the term bumfuck, I feel like he's just saying, like, he doesn't care where she goes. He knows that he's going to make enough money for her to be safe, her to be stable, and like have all the things that she needs to be supportive and loved. So that's really cool. Like, I really like how he just nonchalantly threw that in there. That was interesting. Then we get into the first verse. This whole song, actually, so far, I get this like feel that we're gonna be kind of getting a setup of kind of like what the project's gonna be, but as well a little bit of like a flaunty song where he's kind of proving to what he's like so good at and why he's like kind of like the best at what he does. But at the same time, also it's also gonna, I feel like it also shows us kind of like his struggle and the kind of like what he went through, right? So what come from mines and guns up, want to talk, better run your funds up. I like that. I like how he's saying, if you want to talk to me, you have to like have the money. We have to be on like a certain level, that type of like respect, that type of understanding, that type of business mentality. I like that. I'm from the 5, middle finger like I'm nutty. It's Mr. Turn the Tabernacle to a movie. Now I like how he's saying that. Nutty, I know young nutty, I like how he makes the play with Young Nutty's song Middle Finger. If I'm not mistaken, I know who Nutty is from Dreamville Project. I may be so wrong. I may be a different rapper, but I feel like I've heard Young Nutty's name before, and I like how he makes that connection together. So it's like, you know, he's paying respect to different artists that maybe he also kind of fucks with and stuff like that. So that was actually super cool. It's Mr. Turn the Tabernacle to the movie. So for me, a little bit, I didn't know what he was saying at first, because like the tabernacle for me is like in French, because here in Montreal the tabernacle in French is like some like religious thing. But then when I looked it up, it's actually a concert venue located in downtown Atlanta. So I liked how he was turning around and being like, yo, I really can turn these different venues into these different places into like big cinema, like big movies and big scenes, and show you things that no one's ever really done before. And I like how he's really sticking by himself and really like, yo, this is what I do and this is why I'm great. It was so cool. And just the way he's got this soft, rappy, singy type of melodic feel to his presentation is just so dope. Like, it really proves that he's got some diversity, and this is something that I've always, I guess, wanted to really sit down and just validate a little bit. Like, I've always known Black was talented, but I just never, again, like I said, I've never really sat down and was like, whoa, like, let me go really study this, right? And now I'm really glad that I get to study this and really share it with you guys and have that conversation. So that's great. Ooh, we keep it moving, nothing to see. I grew up eating hot wings and bumping Gucci. That's super dope. Like, he's shouting out another Atlanta rapper, Gucci. You know, kind of just showing how, like, these are people he looks up to. These are legendary rappers, people who, like, set certain ways for him and, like, kind of taught him certain things, which I thought was super dope. On the block ain't have no OG to school me. We just yelling what's up like schoolie. I like how he's honest about that, because there's a certain, like, from a lot of like the older rappers that I've done on some of the reviews on Classic Quest and some other newer rappers that I've done, there's kind of this idea of having like the OGs of the streets and the OGs of the gang kind of show you the way and kind of teach you. But I feel it's more like the way I had, like, it's like a mentor in a sense. Like, I would consider my OGs as like people that I would consider my mentors and people that I look up to and stuff like that, that were just kind of in my surroundings, who are really just there like, yo, don't do this, act like that, don't do that, don't do this. And it's not to, like, you know, it's not really to say that they're, I guess, going against whatever my parents taught me or something. It's just the idea, like, certain people kind of vibe with certain people, and these people are teaching you how to be a certain way if you're going to be rolling in these sectors or whatnot, right? So it was really cool. I like how he's honest about not having OG, and he just had to learn by himself. Just kind of like that self-growth, that self-determination to be better was cool. We hit the mall and we ball all day. I really know what drought, so it's blue hundreds in the safe. I like how he's like, yo, I've been poor, I've been broke, I know what it is to not have money, so I gotta make sure I got stocked up. And I like how he's also dropping like financial wisdom, like, yo, make sure, like, for his fans and people who are listening, like, yo, make sure you really put your money somewhere, make sure you invest, make sure you got money on the side, because anything could happen. My homie ain't a J, but he be running with the K. I kind of guess I understand that. I feel like the K might be a gun. I guess like it's like an AK or something. But maybe it could be ketamine. I wouldn't know if they're like talking about, you know, drugs or whatnot. Just sometimes some of these like letters, just like the single letter references, I'm just a little bit confused at times. And you might take a L for running, just for running out your face. I'm still the love dog hood therapist. I like that. I really do. Like, I could see that. I could really see how he is speaking up for some of the people in those areas that are like really like and emotional and feeling love and want to talk about certain things like that in their relationships. My life is VVS. I practice clarity. I like how he makes that clear diamond line, the VVS line with the clarity. That was super cool. And it just really kind of flows through and proves, like, you know, the bars are tight, the flow is tight, but just the presentation and just the way Black does the singing and the melodic feel to everything is super, super fresh. We get back into the chorus. Clearly got me fucked up. And I like how, coming from that sing-songy feel, it comes into this like energetic, aggressive, like, clearly got me fucked up. taking out the trash on your ass. I get rid of bad friends like a dump truck. Like, it's just so, it's there's that energy to it, and also it really just kind of makes you realize, like, yo, you really can't be around negative people. Like, you really gotta just be moving and moving. Verse 2 comes in, and this is kind of how he wraps up the song, which is actually pretty dope. There is no, like, hook or chorus. It kind of just ends. But riding through Atlanta on an off day, hoping that nobody double cross me. Hit up Keisha, have you seen Parlay? Cause he ain't make it to the after party. Ay, spin the block cause it's hot. Keep him watch. 6 o'clock. Time for Greg Street to rock. Again, I think Greg Street, according to Genius, is saying that it's Black is playing on an Atlanta radio personality, which I thought was super cool. Again, like, kind of just doing that whole I'm from Atlanta, I put on for my city and all that type of stuff. So I thought that was super, super dope. I used to walk around the corner right in Kirkwood, Anna Snacks Bar, with the food real good. I was living like a fool, breaking all the rules, best of both worlds, because a homie went to school. So I like how he's kind of addressing like he had both worlds, and he's still kind of living and still kind of figuring things out, which was super dope. I also like how he's like bringing it back, like, yo, this is kind of where I come from, and he's naming like a really good place in Atlanta, or at least a place that may have been around back then. So it was super dope. And then it just kind of, I was rapping like a bitch, singing to your girl. Might be quiet, baby, but I'm ready to rock your world. I like just that confidence he states there. Like, he knows who he is, and he knows that he's a quiet type of person, but he knows that he can also provide and really rock your world, and I thought that was super, super dope. Overall, this was a really great start to this project, and I gave this song a 4.3 on 5. I was super, super impressed. Following that, the next track is called Long Nights. So moving on to the next track, completely different vibe, which I thought was super dope. And I think that is what I really like about this project, is that they seriously are six pieces hot, like 6 different hot pieces, all uniquely different in their own way. Now, this song kind of just boils down to a one night stand. Black is really just explaining a scenario about a one night stand that he's having with this woman. I think it's actually really done in a very, very nice way. Just the way that he's taking this, like, he's setting this vibe, he's setting this mood. It's an atmospheric feeling that he creates, and just the way that the beat comes in, and it's not like your typical beat. It's when that sound comes on, you know what type of like feeling you're getting. You know we're going into some like sexy, romantic type of love, where we're getting into some intimacy, and it was really, really cool. My question though is, why is Ari Lennox not credited on this song? She literally does the female vocals on all the track. She has like certain parts on the chorus, but she's not featured on Spotify. Don't know, but Black and Ari Lennox do a really, really great job. I hope I'm saying it right. Ari, I'm pretty sure it's Ari Lennox. But like, so we start off right, and it's so nice. It's so sweet and just real and raw, and I think that's what I really, really enjoyed about this. So it starts off with an intro. Fuck, that's what I need, I just need. And then that's Ari Lennox who says that. And then Black comes in and goes, wanna be in Miami with someone. So you're already getting this idea, like, okay, it's gonna be an experience, it's gonna be a nighttime type of thing. Let's kind of see where it goes. So Black starts off and he goes, I got a good side, got a bad side, do you want to find out? Rolling through this city, I'm probably supposed to be on timeout. Why you gotta ask, won't you just take it? Won't you just take it? You want someone that won't fake it. I want someone that's just down to get you. Want someone that's just down to get you naked. So I like how he's kind of addressing the real situation here, where he's like, look, I kind of know what you really want. This is kind of how you want to feel. Why you gotta ask questions? I'm here to do that for you. And I like how he's just kind of setting it straight. I know I'm a problem. I know that I'm something you should ponder. Go on, just sponsor the monster. Pimp like Cat Williams. That's cool. Black truck got black wheels, and the paint got the matte feel, which I like how I feel like this song kind of takes on this aspect of like, you really only like me because that, like, I'm a superstar, like I am Black, I am like Black the artist, not about, I guess, race or nothing like that. I don't want to make that clear. But I like how he's just, I feel like that's what this is about, because when we move forward, right, so we get into, so it kind of just follows through. I had to go to Miami, I had to know I'm and then you hop into the chorus, which it's hoping for a fuck around, hoping for a good time, hoping for a long time, pour up the drink. Where's Chanel, Miami, you bad as hell, I'm But I like how Ari Lennox is doing the ahs, and like the way that there's just like her back vocals really mesh nicely with how Black just sings so nonchalantly on the track. But he's actually got like a proper singing talent. Like, it's not like he's attempting to. He really knows how to sing, but the voice that he uses is so, it's got this raspy feel to it, but it's also got this nice, comforting, soothing feel that you can relate to and really just kind of easily listen and digest what he's saying. And I think that's the magic behind Black, how he really just kind of puts things straightforward in a way that is digestible and is like, wow, I get all this. Like, this isn't hard to understand. It's so dope. Hoping for a fuck around, hoping for a good time, hoping for a long night, pour up the drink, where Chanel, mommy, you bad as hell. So he's really just kind of expressing like, yo, let's just have a fun time. Then we get into the bridge. She got Fenny on her lips, that's Ari Lennox, and Black at the same time, which again is just a really nice sound. I really, really appreciated that. I think I want to kiss just once. We did what should have been done. You the hottest thing under the sun. I like how he's praising this woman. I like how he's really just giving her that time and really just being like, yo, you were so beautiful, you were the best thing ever, and really making her feel alive in that moment. Then we get the chorus again, hoping for a fuck around, hoping for a good time, hoping for a long time, pour up the drink. Super dope. Here is where I think it's kind of like the artist aspect type of experience. Ari Lennox does the interlude. I just want to put a song on and hear you, baby, baby, baby. And at that moment I was like, unless you like make, this is completely biased, right? Like, this is my own opinion, so I want to make that clear. But unless you like make music, right, or you're somebody with like artistic, is that like, wouldn't that be in a way, because that's how I kind of look at it, like if you're somebody who's like not even in that field, would that girl that woman that you're being with, would they even bring up like, I want to put on music and hear you? Like, they don't really hear you sing or have any, like, you know what I mean? Maybe. I hope I'm making sense. I might not be, but like, I don't want to sound offensive or anything like that. I just think that the way I'm hearing this, and here's where my defense is, right? In verse 2 he goes, look in something bad and laugh at it, you know? You cannot help that you mad at it. Rolling up a joint and we kick it. Oh yeah, Shawty. Pour us a drink, now we drunk and we fucking to Sade. I like how he rhymes Sade with Shawty. I like how he's like paying homage to another R&B artist, which was super dope. How did we get here? How did we get there? What a night like that. What are we? Don't ask no questions, Shawty. Hotel room for the after party. You know that I'm with the shit. I like your vibe and you're really legit. We done got low on the floor in a bit. We done went high and went low in a bit. So it's like right there where he goes, don't ask no questions, shorty. Hotel room for the after party. I feel like he's really just addressing like, yo, this is just a one night stand because you may not really know who I am and I clearly don't know who you are, but I think that we would make a good like chemistry together. And I thought it was presented really, really well. I like both the artists on this. I think that this has a really nice follow-up to the last track, and it really does show diversity in beat selection, production, and just how he's able to manipulate different sounds and stuff. It was super great. I really, really enjoyed it. I gave this song a 4.215. The next track is called Float. So Float is actually a really interesting song. I feel like there's kind of like a double meaning to it. It's got this like, so the way I kind of interpret it is like he's dealing with problems and he's just trying to stay afloat, and he's really just trying to like, you know, stay stable and manage and trying to like go through everything, right? And like maybe the life that he currently lives right now is not like the easiest thing to be dealing with. But then I go through the song and I'm like, maybe this is also a track that's really just based on like his adventure with hip hop and how he kind of deals with making music and stuff. So we get the pre-chorus starting off with making moves, everything I say goes. Money change, but I stay the same though. Been on a wave, one that didn't fade, no. Different day, but I'm in the same boat. Now, first off, this song again is just a different production, a different feel. It's still got that slow, mellow vibe to it, but it's like he's just kind of speaking to you in a very sing-songy, nice way. I thought it was super, super dope. But when he says "been on the wave" and one that didn't fade, no, I feel like that's where he's talking about his music and like when he popped off and when he got like when he created like just the sound that he makes. You know, I feel like he's just been sticking to his roots like that. I'm just trying to stay, and then we get into the chorus. I'm just trying to stay afloat. Slide, yeah, afloat. I'm just trying to stay afloat. Stay. We've been up, and then we get into the post-chorus. We've been up, we've been down, we've been back. Can we turn it around before we crash? Need to know, let me know. Yeah. So there, I'm like, that kind of sounds like a relationship. That kind of sounds like problems in a relationship. That kind of sounds like, you know, maybe dealing with conflicts with him and his music. Maybe wanting to change and do some other stuff. Maybe not. I'm not quite too sure about that. But I like how there's general type of universal message to this that a lot of people can pull different things from, and I thought that was super cool. I gotta put my shit back on track. Been down bad too many times. Know that it's bad, but I'll be fine. That's just how it is. I shout out to Slime. So I really like how he's paying homage to Young Thug, making that reference with just how it is. I like how he's like making all these like hip hop connections and really bringing that culture into the music too, and paying homage to a lot of these legendary rappers, which is super, super dope. It really shows his love for the hip hop culture. It's a big war going on outside. Grab your lover, time to slide. Say your prayers, hold them tight. Give your heart with your goodbyes. I've been in my feelings, need a drink, singing my pains while I'm listening to T-Pain. I'm feeling like, so this is where I kind of think, okay, he's kind of addressing what's going on outside. There's like a lot of issues, the protests, the riots, the killings, all the violence. So there's a lot of like kind of this flow of consciousness kind of coming through, but each part I feel like has a different type of meaning to it. I like how he does the reference to T-Pain, Need a Drink, another R&B hip-hop rapper artist that I grew up with and really respect and love. I like how he moves through. If you took me for granted, that's a shame. Make sure you love me for the world. Go out in flames. Now I feel here like, again, I feel like he's talking about a relationship, but I could also understand that maybe he's talking to the fans and just telling them like, yo, really enjoy my music, really understand that like I want you to listen and really enjoy it before we all kind of like go up in flames just with everything that's happening, which was super cool. Hey God, listen, it's been too hard, joke's on us, but why stop? No more will I cut up. I go and dance like Usher, another R&B artist, legendary, love that. Count up with my brothers, MC Hammer can't touch us, I put that on my mother. It's just like, just the way he does the shout outs and the way that he just connects all the lines together was super dope. But just what he's saying here in this one little verse is so powerful, I feel, because he's really like addressing everything that's happening. He's kind of addressing like, yo, the war's outside, the issues that are going on, love things that he might be feeling, you know, just the concepts of God. Like, just, I don't think he's saying it in like relation to what a lot of people nowadays, I guess, what I've seen from the States or even just in other things, how people are like addressing God and stuff and like the whole pandemic and whatever. But I think he's also just bringing up the conversation like, yo, everybody can everybody who's anybody, I feel, my own personal opinion, I feel, could probably pick something out of this and be like, yo, I resonate with that line. Like, it's so just super dope. And then he goes back into the pre-chorus, making moves, everything I say goes, money changed, but I stay the same though, been on the wave, one that didn't fade, no. Which again, I kind of get this feeling like he's talking about his relationship with hip-hop and his back and forth in the roller coaster. But all of this song just really fits nicely with the project, really flows smoothly with everything that we've been getting so far, and I'm just really still impressed. I'm still getting that like, wow, the energetic feeling is just so great. As much as there's like this like, I want to say depressed, because it does kind of sound like depressive music a little bit, because it's like lovey-dovey, broken-hearted R&B, I'm in my feelings, but at the same time it's also motivating and inspiring to really like listen and like really kind of resonate with him a little bit on what he feels and kind of like learning from him in a way. Like, I feel like I'm learning certain things from Black, just the way that he kind of touches me with the music that he makes, which is super dope. That's what I think is super dope. Overall, with that, I gave this track a 4.2 on 5. I thought it was super cool. It had that great energy. It had that really nice flow to it. And I think it was just very consistent with what we've been getting. And it's just, again, a third track on 3 out of 6 tracks so far. And I've been getting something different on every track. It is absolutely great. The next song is called Know My Rights, featuring Lil Baby, who is credited on Spotify, by the way. So, track number 4, we get a trappy type of beat, which already I'm like, yep, I like this. I like that head boppy feel. I like the energy. I like what we're getting. But then Black comes in and just, he mashes in with that R&B and that low monotone raspy voice, and just, you're like, dude, did you just turn trap R&B? Shit, that is wild. Like, I'm just super impressed. So he starts off the intro on this track with, I need a fucking, this shit's not smoking. All right, yeah. And I'm like, we just going in. Like, there's nothing to this. We're just going in. So verse 1, we got Black, and he goes, top 10, if you don't agree, I'm on your ass. Hey, RIP to 24, now my foot on the gas. Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. 24, the number that Kobe Bryant was on the Los Angeles Lakers. So this shit was given to me. I ain't choose it. Tried to make life, and somehow I made a movie. I just like how he's flaunting here. Really, this is what the whole song's about, is like they're just kind of flaunting, but they're also showing you like that grind that they made. The only rapper who can go on the road and don't fuck with no groupies. That's a statement. That's a statement. Okay. If it don't make sense or dollars, I ain't got no time, can't holler. I just got off the plane from Ghana and my airport clothes, they Prada. Like, I know it's flashy and like anything, like realistically any other rapper or anybody else could have been saying this, but it's more, again, I want to bring it down to how he's saying it. I work harder than all the rest, and I'm wishing you all the best. I got bags from all the stress. Now all my bags belong on jets. I thought that was just super cool. Like how he's just bragging about and flaunting about how like he can just transport money on jets and stuff like that, and he just, like, even himself, he belongs on jets and flying around and touring and shit like that. So it was super cool. But I like how there's this I like, again, I know that I've said this before, and like other rappers could be saying this, which is pretty much true, but it's how you say it and how you present it. And Black's got this just way of saying it where it's like, yo, I'm doing this. And it's in this like very soft, trappy type of way, and it really fits who he is, and it's so dope. So many war wounds, I had to make more tunes, gotta cancel these homies, they canceled, couldn't even enjoy June. But I'm a living, walking fun guy. Even though I had some tough times, made my bed on the front line one more time for the one time. Like, it's just that you feel that energy, even with how he presents his music. It's so crazy. Then we get into the chorus. I fought the fight. Roll up. I fought the fight. I fought the fight. Roll up the dice. Roll up the dice. Bet on my life. Bet on my life. Paid the price. Paid the price, take no advice. I think I'm butchering it. Honestly, I think I'm butchering it, but it's so cool, like how they have this like trappy feeling, and I keep saying that because I think it was superly well done. I know there's like other trap songs and stuff and trap type of beats that have been done like this, but there's something about this, just the way that he flows and kind of goes off beat and comes on and really just does his thing is super dope. And if you guys checked my last review, which was the, if I'm not mistaken, the T Grizzly project, The Smartest, I may have not given Lil Baby his credit as much as I should have. I want to say this. I'm pretty sure I said it was a hit and miss, because I did give him his credit in terms of being a really good rapper. I know that he can rap. On this track, and it's like the universe just was like, nah, you must know what Lil Baby could do. Because he really impressed me on this track. Just the way he flowed with this. His voice didn't sound... and I know that Lil Baby is probably famous because the way he uses his voice and his tonalities, but I like this way more, personally. My preference, I like this way more. It's just got this more... I don't know. I want to say an adult vibe, but it's not like he's saying anything that's really just more adult, anything different than what he said before. It's just, or at least from what I've heard on other projects, but it's like just the way he's saying it, and he's just being so direct about it and so calm and just like telling us what it is. And that's kind of like what I guess the purpose of this song is, and the way that Black is also showing it too, is like, I don't have to flaunt and be so extra. I can just tell you, and it's legit. So Lil Baby comes in. Top 5. If you don't agree, go check the numbers. Too many can't run with me. Fair enough. He's like the hottest artist. I'm making moves that go and take care of my family. Damn straight. She did me dirty and fucked up my sanity. Fair enough. I completely get that. Bitches can't handle me. I'm like an animal. Eat it like Hannibal. She got the stamina. She cleaned the mess up. I keep the checks up. We gon' get checks up. Gotta stay healthy. Already rich. Now I'm trying to get wealthy. Like, it literally shows just the way he's flowing and the way he's going at it. It shows that energy, and it shows that bar connect that I like, and it shows he's really diverse in how he can spit certain things. And I'm like, okay, you know, you've proved, like, again, I've never said anything bad about Lil Baby, but this actually proves to me now, like, okay, yo, shit, like, dope. I didn't reply back, but they got the message. Not saying I'm the best, but I like the vet. But I go like the vest. Seeing these chains on my neck. AP water baguette. I'm headed of the feds. Keep my head on my neck. Like, I like put my foot in your ass. I done ran out of passes to give. Then she get passes for real. I keep on passing on deals. One day I'ma chill. One day I'ma get me a spot in the hills. But until I'm serving these packs, I like how he's saying, like, I feel like he's saying there he doesn't need to take any deals. He's going to do it all independently on his own. And I love that determination. I love that thing. Keep on murdering tracks. Keep on rolling the dice. Got my life in this shit. I'm a ride. I can't switch. I'll die for this shit. Bust down both of my wrists at 11:11. Make both of us some riches. I like how he says riches and it sounds like wishes, and he references the 11:11, which is super dope. And you know what? Yeah, they're both pretty much goats. I ain't gonna fucking take that away from them. And then chorus comes back in. I fought the fight, rolled up the dice, bet on my life, paid the price. It's super dope. It's super cool, and I like how real it is. That's really just it. It's really real, and it's not extra. It's not super flashy. I like some of the flashy songs. I like the extra songs, of course. But this is just so, like, it's more listen to what we're saying and really understand the work and the dedication that we've put in to become where we are today. And if you do the same, you can actually get here. It's like, look deeper into what we're saying, and I like that's how they're presenting it. It was super dope. I don't really have much to say. I pretty much ran through the whole track. I apologize. I hope I don't get like cut for copyright or anything, but I am really, really impressed with this project so far, and I'm really impressed with Lil Baby on this verse, and I'm really impressed with Black on this verse. This track actually got a 4.5 on 5. Yes, because it's a trap song. Yes, because it's a trappy beat, but it's like an R&B trap beat. I was so impressed. I'm a little bit biased. I'll be fair, but 4.5 on 5. Too bad. The next song is called The Elephant in the Room. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that this song is really impressive because of the way that Black holds on to the notes, and really the production of like just the note stringing, and like the sentences really just kind of dragging on at the end of every line is just so cool, and gives off this weird like auto-tuney techno-y feel, but it's like this weird love toxic song. Overall, the song itself kind of breaks down a really nice story about how Black is kind of just saying like, yo, if you're gonna make me pick between my lifestyle and like goals and my dreams, then I don't think this is really gonna work. Like, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. And I think it also implies, like, I think he's saying, like, you know, this person that he's might be fucking with or something is, like, catching feelings, and there is a little bit of, like, maybe he's not ready to commit or something like that. And it's just really, really interesting. So he goes, intro, oh yeah, okay. Verse 1, are you tied up? I called. I've been waiting for you. So you got me. I'm calling it off. I'm calling it. Say you got me. I'm calling it off. Calling it off on God, that's true. Want me to tighten up, but you ain't never playing fair. You asked me if I'm choosing my dreams over you. I said hell yeah. So right there, I like how he's kind of presenting this in a way where it sounds like he's gasping for air every time he's trying to talk, as if like he's super shocked that like, you know, he was put in that position. He had to like he was like given this ultimatum. It was super interesting, just the overall presentation of how he did this. I really completely understand, like, that's not something anybody should ever have to be put, is like picking over their dreams and goals that they've always had forever, and somebody that may not be around, or somebody like forcing them to pick love over them or something. It's just really interesting. And then he addresses that in the pre-chorus. I know love come and goes. I got so much love I can show, but I got so much shit left to do. Can we roll? Can we roll? Can we smoke? Can we talk about this shit? Like, I like how he's like, I ain't ready to lose you or nothing, but we really need to kind of take a moment to calm down and like, you know, take a breather, take a chill pill, smoke a little bit, relax, and like really talk and have this discussion. So then he goes into the chorus, time to address the elephant in the room, and the way he sings it. And it's like, you clearly know that he's like, I'm aware that you're feeling like this. I know kind of how, like, I guess the relationship has been going on and the vibe's been going on. And now he's bringing it up like, look, we're both aware of the elephant in the room. Let's discuss it. Need to have the convo shipping on my mind. Like, time to address the elephant in the room. Can't live without. I love that. I love how he feels so complex. Like, between I love this person, I have feelings for this person, but I also know that I have to put in work and dedication to my goals. Like, I love the confusion complexity. Verse 2 comes in. Say what's on my mind. Don't make me choose. I might piss you off. I'll be damned if I let you make me slip and fall. Absolutely straightforward. There's nothing to have to really dive depth into that. Oh, you want some compromising? Tell me what you providing. If you want some compromising, what you want some compromising? Tell me what you providing. If you want some compromising, I like how he's bringing it up. Like, yo, I'm doing all of this shit. What are you doing? And I just like how he's addressing that, and I think that goes for anybody, like, not just in a love relationship or whatever, but it's really like, you want me to compromise and stuff like that, but you're not really doing anything or providing anything that will allow me to help compromise. Like, it really just kind of seems like I'm doing all the work, or I'm really trying to provide everything for this family ideal or whatever it is. And I thought that was just super cool. And then we get, and I just thought it was super raw too. Like, just super cool and super raw, and just that, like, the way the whole production and mixing came together was just absolutely crazy, and I really just appreciated that so much. Then we've got the pre-chorus. I know love come and goes. I got so much love I can show, but I got so much shit left to do. Can we roll? Can we roll? Can we smoke? Can we talk about this shit? Like, time to address the elephant in the room. And I like how he outros it with, don't make me choose. I might piss you off. I'll be damned if I let you make me slip and fall. Like, I like how he's addressing, like, you're not going to be happy with the answer I'm going to give you. Like, flat out, he full on knows. So I like that. I like how he's just being completely honest about the situation, and that was super, super dope. Yeah, I like this song a lot. I thought it really had a lot of, like, I want to say knowledge to it, just kind of how addressing certain situations and how to kind of maybe approach certain conversations. I'm not condoning to, like, smoke weed and calm down. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, just, you know, there are certain conversations that may be very difficult to have, especially, like, having to choose where, like, the relationship stands, or where you stand with a person or a partner. So I just like that type of realness there. That was super cool. I gave this song a 4.3 on 5. And following up, the last track on this project is called Outside. Wrapping up this project, this was a really cool way to do it. I really think that this fits the album nicely, especially kind of flowing through and getting a lot of, not a lot, but just getting the different types of sides from him, kind of understanding, like, how he kind of deals with relationships, I guess, kind of where his, like, you know, where he kind of is in life a little bit. The song itself really kind of boils down to being, like, him really craving to go back outside and wanting to have a friend to be back out there again and feel loved and feel attention and have that attention. I feel like there's this idea of, like, you know, he's kind of expressing how he's dealing, I want to say dealing with the quarantine, but it's more like he's kind of showing you, like, yo, I was really down, and I really need to be around some people or whatnot, I feel. So the intro starts off, and it's a really cool intro. Like, it's it's so like fade in and outy, which is so dope. Me, your love, I want your love, give me love, I want your love, give me your love, 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 I want your love, give me your love, show me love, give me your love, I want your love. And it's like not even clear, like it's so just like faded into the background, and you hear certain parts and it's all kind of mashed together. But I thought it was super cool. I thought it was like, hey, I feel that, like, after maybe being alone and trapped in a house, you just want to feel that. You just want to feel happy. You want to feel connected with somebody again. We just go into verse 1. Might give you the time of your life. Just wait till we can go outside. It's been a while. We've been locked in. Damn. I don't really understand that part. Sure. I'm excited just to hold your hand. I'm still stuck on love like it's crazy glue. Me without you, I'll probably fade to blue. Another love song, look what you made me do. Like, it really feels like, you know, he's really just wanting to feel loved again, and being trapped and maybe by himself. I mean, I assume he was with his daughter, but by himself and maybe dealing with his thoughts and how he kind of deals with himself is just, that's kind of what I'm getting here. I need someone, and then we go into the chorus, I need someone I can play with when it's time to go outside and play again. I need someone I can play with when it's time to go outside and play again. Like, I can kind of understand that. I can kind of understand when it's like, you know, if you're somebody who may not have many people around you, or you like to be by yourself and you really just want that like one person, that person you may really love and feel with, it's like, I can get that you want that crave. You crave it. You really, really want to be with that. So it's really interesting. I'll give you the time of your life. Just wait till we go outside. We can go outside. Well, April can't ruin our plans. Damn. Do say for the gang. Watch me pour up. Drinking on liquor till I throw up. Russian cream backwood rolled up. Can't wait till we living like we wanna. I can't wait till we chase the sun and watch it set. I can't wait to make all the times you won't forget. I like how there's like this realization and all these like small moments that you start to realize when you're not doing them anymore. You like, when you're not doing them and when you're not really paying attention to them anymore, it's like you start to value them a little bit more. And I think this is really where this is coming from. Like, he really now, like, not having that, or not being around these people, or not being able to see this particular person, he's really kind of like, yo, I miss these moments. Like, I never really understood or like really saw how much I valued these moments. This is great. So I really did appreciate that, and I really did love it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, listening to the song a couple times, you'll pretty much understand. Like, it's pretty straightforward, and I think that's the joy of Black, is that he makes music that's kind of complex, but at the same time presented in a way that's kind of simple. At least I feel, and I feel like it's not the music that is complex, but at least like the messaging and the stories behind it. There's like different parts you gotta kind of understand and really kind of pick apart, because he switches through, and it's really interesting. I gave this track overall, I gave this track a 4.3 on 5. I thought it was super cool. I liked the way it ended, just everybody outside and the kids running around and people chattering and talking, like everything's kind of normal. It was just super, super dope, like really life-bringing again. And you can really feel and sense that, like, that urgency and that, and again, that crave and that need to want to be with people again. It was just super, super, super raw and real. I really appreciated it. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps up the whole review, really. I was blown away with this project. This was super, super interesting and really, really exciting for me and fun for me to do. Overall, the final grade of the project comes down to a 4.3 on 5. Every track on this project, all 6 different tracks, really gave something completely different, a different type of flow, a different type of presentation. You had different beats, different word plays, different type of references, and it's like, this really altogether does live up to the name, and does live up to like, just, I guess, the concept that he was trying to make. Now, if I look at this, it kind of feels, now I might be completely reaching, and this is just for content, but like, I might be completely crazy, but it's like, yo, it's maybe like a menu. Like, you go and pick what you want. There's something here for everybody. If you like trap and have a little bit of like, I want a message here, you can go listen to this song with featuring Little Baby. If you want to get a song that's kind of like just, one night stand, trying to get into a mood, you can go listen to Long Nights. It's like there's different types of vibes and flows that are really here, and I think that's the joy and the whole magic behind this project. And I was really enjoyed reviewing it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to it. And let me know in the comments below, like I said in the beginning, what I may have missed or whatnot. I really want to know what you guys took away from this project. This is, I just want to play it again. It's 18 minutes. The whole album, the whole EP actually is 18 minutes. It's such a quick play, and it just really is refreshing for some reason. For me, it was just refreshing, and I was really glad that I jumped on this today, and I'm really glad I got to share this with you. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do greatly appreciate it. Again, like I said, hit me up in the comments down below. Definitely want to have those conversations with you. Really though, like, I know I've been doing this for like 3 years, and eventually it's gonna work, because one day y'all are gonna really start doing it, because some people are doing it now on Twitter. I don't know if you are people who like watch the video and then follow me on Twitter, or if it's just people from Twitter, but I've been getting some follows, so it makes me really happy. But yeah, if you guys really want to try to get me directly, you can either hit me up on Facebook, which I'll probably most likely do as quick as possible, or you can also really just hit me up on Twitter, and that's like the quickest way to hit me up and have personal or like really a direct conversation in terms of the threads or whatnot. So try doing that if you guys want to kind of link me directly, get like a personal opinion. If not, I will, again, like I keep saying, I'm gonna go through the comments, and I try to get much more. Holden does share a lot of the comments with me when there's like certain ones or whatnot, I guess, but I'm really trying to get through that and try to comb through all of that. So yeah, with that, I also want to say thank you so much to the Patreons: Ismail Gadamsi, Chris Prado, Lindell Williams, Jonathan Barnes, DJ Black Hurricane, Scribble, Carl J. Did I miss anybody? Don't think so. Nope, didn't miss anybody. So thank you so much for following us on Patreon, guys. I really do greatly appreciate it. Everybody behind that suit greatly appreciates it. They helped us get a new camera. They helped us kind of set up a new studio. We love the support. We love the conversations. We love everything. Just being able to know that there's people out there that support us is just really great. Personally, I think that's really great. Thank you so much. If you guys want to have a little bit of a hand in kind of what we review and whatnot, you can definitely follow us on Patreon, and because on Patreon you definitely get first access to all the videos and all the content there first before it goes out on any other platform. As far as I'm still concerned, that hasn't really changed yet. And as well, this might be false advertising. I gotta link up with Holden, but that could be still a thing. So yeah, and as well, also you can also let us know what reviews you want us to do, and because you pay us, well, we basically have to do it. We will definitely get to it. We have a long list, and we've had long lists since we've started, which we do greatly appreciate. So we're just trying to get through it all. We're trying to do it all. And for me, I guess, like, really, if there's any new projects or anything that you guys are knowing of or anything like that, please try to hit me up and get it so I can do it for the Headspace, because sometimes, like, there's just not a lot of music that I may actually know the artist or want to like get into right away. So if you have somebody you want to recommend or whatnot, please, I will be more than happy to just review that and be able to just like, all right, somebody recommended me this, let me see what this is about, and just open my eyes and broaden my ears to the bigger musical spectrum that is out there. So please really just try to reach out if that's the case. I feel like I'm now pandering and being highly fucking annoying. I am going to leave now and go edit it. So have yourselves a great quarantine, or back to reality. I don't really know. How is that going with you guys? Hope everything's okay. And I'm gonna go. Cool. Have yourself a great day. Peace.